Welcome to the Go4SC2 monthly finals, sponsored by SteelSeries. Now, these are the September monthly finals, and this is going to be Game 3 between HasuObs from Germany, who's going to be spawning as the yellow Protoss at the bottom. And HasuObs was ranked overall 10th and won his first game in the Game 1 in the round of 5, but was defeated by Naama, who's going to be spawning as the red Terran. Naama, hailing from Finland, is currently ranked 3rd in the overall monthly rankings and was able to take back Game 2 from HasuObs. So we'll see if HasuObs can break Naama's momentum now, or if Naama is going to continue to win his games. And this is a best out of 5, and the map is going to be Blistering Sands. And before I really start the cast, I want to just say thank you everyone for watching. I want to thank also SC2cast.com for putting my videos onto their website, and they have an amazing app called SC2cast. If you look on your iPhone or iPod Touch, go ahead and buy it. I think it's like 99 cents, so I think it's totally worth it. So you can watch StarCraft 2 games on the go. So that's just my little pitch there. And I'm gonna go back to casting because that is, as you all know, the best that I am at. I cannot say that correctly. Anyway, barracks and gateway going up for both players, and it looks like an assimilator and a refinery going up for both players. And that probe is going to start scouting into Naama's base, and Naama is starting to mine out of that refinery. Fully saturated also, and that barracks is just finishing up, but I don't know if he's going to be able to build an add-on right there. Both players building a relatively tight base right now. Cybernetic score going down for HasuObs, and it looks like Marines are being built out of that barracks right now. Ooh, HasuObs hiding that probe over in the corner over here. I don't think anyone's going to be able to see it unless the Marine specifically goes behind this tree right here. Otherwise, I don't think anyone has sight. This is an amazing place to scout, actually. I should try that. Anyway, looks like the scouting SCV is going to come up here too and check inside, and he isn't going to make his presence known yet. He is going to stay inside the grass here and then scout out when it's most opportune. And another assimilator going up for HasuObs, and he is getting a couple pylons. And he is getting that first stalker out in case of Reaper Rush. No add-ons being added onto that barracks. A factory being constructed right now. And it looks like that probe was killed? Huh. I guess that probe was going to come out, but those Marines managed to take out that probe. Meanwhile, that SCV being very careful, being very, just staying just at the corner. And it looks like HasuObs is going to send a probe over here to scout, and he's going to spot Naama's SCV, but he's not going to do anything about it. So it looks like Naama is going to be able to scout out HasuObs' base, and that stalker is coming over here to kill off that SCV, and it finally dies. And it looks like Naama actually lifting off his barracks and putting it in a different place, and a tech lab going up on top of that factory. And then it looks like we are going to have a 1-1-1 build from Naama, getting a starport, and he did get a bunker over here to guard his front, and more probes coming out and checking wherever. A stalker going to choke to make sure that nothing comes in. And there is another SCV here, and it looks like Naama is going to lose it to the stalker. And let's see, there are some Marine guarding the rocks over here, and there's 3 Marines in the bunker right now. It looks like Naama opting to put that starport on top of that tech lab, and he's going to research Cloak and Banshee immediately. And it looks like Robo Facility has come out for Jesus, so he's going to be able to get that observer before that Banshee comes out. And another gateway is coming out. Let's see if Warp Gate is being researched. Warp Gate is almost done, and it is just finishing right now, and he is kind of boosting out an Immortal right now. But there aren't any Marauders right now, and another tech lab being built on top of that factory. So we'll see if it goes siege tanks or if he's going to research something else. Banshees are finishing up here, and more Marines being built. Another barracks going down, and it looks like siege tanks are being built right now. Siege mode just being researched also, and it looks like, ooh, HasuObs putting a Stargate, a proxy Stargate over here, and it's not going to be seen by anyone. Meanwhile, Hasu is moving an observer in here, and he is going to see that that starport with a tech lab on there, and he might be in a little bit of trouble. That Banshee is starting to fly over here, and its cloak is almost done. But an Immortal is being built out of that robotics facility, but that is not going to be good enough. That cloak going down for Naama. That Banshee is going to come in and start harassing. And if he does not get that observer back soon enough, then he is going to lose a lot of probes. And now Naama starting his attack on those probes, and there is nothing that HasuObs can do until he gets that observer out. Just waiting. Oh man, the observer is just going way too slow, and that Banshee is going to have free reign inside HasuObs base, stopping all mining for HasuObs. Meanwhile, let's see, siege mode, it has finished researching, and he is continuing to build siege tanks and Banshees. And Marines are being built. He did build a reactor on top of that barracks, and he has built another barracks, and he's getting a medevac also. And it looks like HasuObs forces are starting to move out. He realizes that he is a little bit behind right now. He is getting another pylon over here to kind of throw off Naama. And that Stargate is done, and there are a couple Void Rays out already. So we'll see if that will come into play. However, there are a lot of Marines, and they don't think they have STEM, but they are still amazing against Void Rays and that large of a number. And it looks like that Void Ray is starting to move out. And that has he spotted? I don't think he spotted those Void Rays yet, so he doesn't know where that's coming from. The rocks are starting to get destroyed, and now he knows that Void Ray is over there. HasuObs continuing to warp in more reinforcements, charging on those, keeping his Void Rays charged on his own units, and he is going to be able to keep that full charge, and he's going to handily take out that barracks over here. But now those Marines are starting to move out. Those Banshees are starting to do their damage. Medevacs do manage to go down, but those Immortals, or those Marines, are going to be able to take out that Void Ray, and those Immortals are going to take massive damage from those Banshees. And it looks like HasuObs forced to push himself away. Phoenix is being chrono boosted right now out of that Stargate. I don't think he has any idea that Stargate is still over there. Naama's still not sure where those those Void Rays are coming from. And now he is moving back into his base. HasuObs was able to snipe out a factory, but I don't think that's going to be enough, because those Marines and Banshees, there are a lot of Marines and Banshees. The Phoenixes are out, and they're going to start seeing what's going on over here. They're going to try and snipe out a couple of these Banshees over here, and they're just trying to microwave, almost losing one of his Phoenixes though. And he is continuing production of Phoenixes. He needs more units though, more ground army or something that can shoot the ground. More Zealots being warped out, and he is in a desperate position, getting more observers now, but he needs more Zealots. He needs more Stalkers right now. And it looks like Naama content to just destroy the rocks and then back up. And HasuObs starting to build up his Phoenix forces over here, trying to at least take out one or two of these Banshees, but he is not going to be able to with this large of a force. A Viking actually coming out for Naama, and neither player opting to expand. Both players opting to micro up. And those three Phoenixes are barely alive, and one of them manages to graviton pull one of those Marines. And it looks like Naama is now pushing into HasuObs' base. He did get that cloak up. He is doing a scan now to try and get that observer, that Viking, trying to take it out. And, oh, those Stalkers are trying to get in there. And one gateway does manage to go down. The pylon might go down also. And those siege tanks are just annihilating these forces over here. And those Zealots just can't get themselves inside. And now those Phoenixes managed to lift off those siege tanks. They managed to kill off, or managing to hold out a little bit longer, but I don't think this is enough. Those siege tanks are doing way too much damage. There are just too many Marines streaming in. The Observer, I believe, is dead. No, wait, the Observer is still here. And now HasuObs forced to pull all his probes over here and try and kill all these Marines over here. And those, I think this is going to be GG. There's no way. Wait. Oh, wait. All the Marines in Siege Tank actually get taken out. And now HasuObs moving all his probes back now. And Naama moving all his reinforcements back, trying to build up his forces. HasuObs is in a very bad position right now. He did lost several unit production facilities, and combat shields is being researched right now by Naama. Void Rays are getting built out of the Stargate, and it looks like STEM has been researched already. So we'll see if this comes into play later in the game. But now HasuObs is hurting. He did lose a lot of probes, and Naama is still producing a lot of units, getting Banshees, getting a lot of Marines. He is getting a lot of Marines, not just... And it looks like, let's see, I think right now what HasuObs needs to do is get a Templar archive and try and get some High Templars with Psystorm, but he just doesn't have the economy right now. Not mining out of his gas, or out of it, both of his gases, only mining out of one of his assimilators. And now Naama in serious trouble. Naama knows that the Stargate is over here. He's going to power down that pylon, and it looks like HasuObs is in even deeper trouble than before. That Stargate completely powered down. That Observer is following the units over here, and it looks like Void Ray is these units trying to push away, but that Void Ray gets sniped. And I don't think HasuObs has the force to stop this this Marine Banshee force, and more Stalkers getting warped in, but there's just nothing to stop the huge mass of Marines over here. Those Marines are exceptionally strong at what they are exceptionally strong in a large group. So now HasuObs is in a very desperate position. He's trying to figure out a way to get back into the game, but he doesn't have macro right now. But neither player has gotten their second base. Both players starting to get mined out completely. So it might come down to a battle of attrition. Naama putting down an SCV over here so he can try and expand, but both players are starting to get really, really mined out. Naama does have map control though, so he is going to have the advantage, but neither player has enough to build another command center or nexus, so we'll see how this goes. Naama does have the larger force, so I'm not sure how this is going to... I'm pretty sure Naama is going to end this right here, right now. And it looks like Naama's force is pushing in, and there are a couple there's a huge force of Marines and SCVs, and Naama, this is an all-in attack. This is going to be it. If he doesn't make it into this is probably going to be GG for Naama, but Naama has a huge force, not even pulling off his SCVs, and HasuObs forced to just stand there and wait, trying to figure out a way to win this game, but he is going to lose almost all his production facilities. The Banshees are trying to get the Phoenixes are trying to snipe out the Banshees, but it's still not going to be enough, and there are too many Marines to deal with right now. Those siege tanks are going to bust away at those probes that are coming in. And a scan going down, and an Observer does get taken out. And now there's no way for HasuObs to win this. HasuObs GG's, and Naama takes game 3 away from HasuObs. So it is now a 2-1 series. So if HasuObs loses the next game, Naama will be the winner of the monthly finals. Now, I want to thank everyone for watching these games, because I take a lot of time trying to produce them and trying to record them. I do make a lot of mistakes sometimes, and I try to re-record, but sometimes I just don't have the energy. And I'd like you all to please go to my youtube.com/KesselGamer YouTube channel. Wow, that sounded completely wrong, but anyway, please go there, subscribe to my channel, and continue watching my videos. I'll try to put as many videos as possible, and I think I'll see you guys next time. Kessel signing out.